Hey, my name's Cameron. I work at our Adventure campus, and I wonder if you've noticed lately that there seems to be a lot of pride in the world, a lot of arrogance in the world. And I'm not even talking about everybody else. That's just me, right? And maybe you feel that way. Like it's on the rise and it seems to be everywhere. And Paul wrote most of the New Testament. He writes this letter to a church in Corinth. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6, he says this, "Your boasting is not good. Do you know that a little yeast leavens the whole batch of dough? Get rid of the old yeast so that you may be a new unleavened batch, as you really are. For Christ, our Passover lamb, has been crucified. Therefore, let us keep the festival, not with the old bread leavened with malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth." What I love about this is he's directly speaking out on arrogance and pride. And the crazy thing about Paul is that he was crazy educated. He had all of these degrees and he was so qualified. And yet in all of his letters throughout the New Testament, he repeatedly refers to himself as chief of sinners, the lowest of lows. It's because Paul really believed that nobody needed the cross more than he did. And because he believed that, it meant that he could extend love and grace to everybody around him. Our problem is when we start believing that everybody else needs Jesus more than we do, well, then it's a lot harder to extend grace because you're just playing into my perception that you're already the worst. But if I can look at myself in the mirror and really believe that nobody needs Jesus more than me, nobody is more broken more than me, that I can extend love and grace to everybody around me, no matter what side of the aisle they vote for, because I believe that I need Jesus more than anybody else. And so that allows me to spread Jesus to everybody else because they need it just like I do. And so I wonder, from that posture of humility, how our lives would look different, how our world would look different, how our politics would look different if we simply believed nobody needs the cross more than me, but we all need the cross together. So let's all get there together with a posture of humility.